How are y'all doing?
Fine. How are you?
Oh, doing good.
You
Doing
sound,
good.
you sound,
Seen both my children this morning. Ellen spent the night, and Reba come in, fussing about how much weight she's gained. So we're all able to fuss.
yeah,
Well, how are you two?
doing great.
I am so glad.
Yeah, Mark got in Friday from Montana, leaving out again Monday for San
Huh?
Antonio.
From San Antonio?
Uh-huh.
You know what? Mark's got the model job. Mark, if I was your age, I wish I had that job.
I
And
get to see a lot. I sure do.
you must be good at it.
Well, I guess so.
You must be very, very good at it. I'm proud of you, son.
Thank you.
Very
Yeah.
proud.
Yeah, there was snow on the mountaintops in Montana, he said.
Woo. Montana would be a place that's not very parts of it not very thickly populated, is it?
No, ma'am.
Yeah, I'd like
Very, it's very spread out
very spread out.
and open there.
Wyoming too, I guess.
Oh yes, even more so.
Uh-huh.
He's getting to go to the places I went to in the 60s when I was
I
traveling
forgot that, Charles.
on the road.
You sure did on the road again.
Yeah,
I,
Montana, Wyoming, Idaho, all those places, Colorado.
yeah, and I got to go into Colorado, and it was beautiful. Not far into, but just kind of into it.
Yeah,
When we went to Red River to New Mexico to see Randy,
yeah.
he took us over there and we ate lunch. Took us over into Colorado. It wasn't far.
Uh-uh.
Just to say that we've been there, but we spent most of our time in Taos and just sightseeing right around there.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
beautiful.
beautiful. I understand Richard Trevanion and their bunch spent over a week there, not Christmas week.
Hmm.
Christmas week.
Well,
I don't know that any of them skied, but that's where they went, Red River. And when she called me, I said, well, that's where Randy lived for so long.
yeah.
I said, to me, that's one of the most beautiful spots in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It sure is, but we hadn't talked to you in a while, so
I know it, and I always need to know what's going on.
Nothing, no bad news to report.
Now that's what's good.
Yeah.
And really, no bad news on this end.
Well, good.
Of course, I know y'all gonna get jealous when I tell you this. Me and Alan's going to Albert Jr.'s wedding.
No, where is it going to be?
Longview.
Okay.
He said he's telling us about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. I hope that's it.
Yeah. Well, when is it?
3 o'clock.
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we better let you get ready.
No way. I don't need that much time.
I do. I take.
I know you do. We know, don't we, Mark?
Yeah.
Takes her a week.
I need to get a wig. That will save me about 45 minutes for my hair.
Well, get a kick out of this. My 5-year-old great grandson spent the night with me the other night, and y'all may can appreciate this. I didn't. But everybody I've told it to said, "Well, where did you get that?" I woke up, my hair, just spiked out, and I said, "Excuse me, honey, how Paul hasn't combed your hair." He said, "You look just like Pee Wee Herman." It shocked me so bad. He said, "That's all right, Cal Paul. My brother looks like that every morning." Now, Pee Wee Herman, what did he look like, Mark?
Well, his hair was always slicked down, but I don't know.
Well, Chase said, "Well, wonder where he got that."
No telling. I loved old Pee Wee Herman, his movies.
So I was trying to think, was his hair standing all over his
No,
head?
it was always combed.
It was cut real short.
Well, he must have been trying to compliment me.
I guess.
He don't even know what he's talking about. You know, a 5-year-old don't.
Oh, Mercy.
he had heard that somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
But I talked with Pat this morning. They're going. I told her. I said it don't look like anybody's going to the wedding but you and Cyrus and me and Al.
Hmm. Well.
Ellen said, well, and Grace is sending all kind of threats.
Oh my
Carrying
goodness.
on, and Ellen said we're able to see a free brawl. We're able to go to dance and anything. So what we make.
Well, what is Gracie?
She made a bad mistake when she let him go. So she ain't gonna find nobody else.
Mm-mm. Well, why would she be?
And I'm gonna tell you this. I know that neither one of y'all will mention it, but Reba Grace goes over to Salvation Army and notarizes car donations. Reba said she picks up at least $60 a week, doing that.
Mm-hmm.
She's charging them $20 a throw.
Mm.
So they're getting married. And somebody told me that it's going to be a big function. Anna's going to sing and Brian's going to sing. So Reba called me the other day and said, that outfit said, Brian said, yeah, was going to put on his program. He got through. He was going to tell him, you have never been a father to me. I do not care for you, and this is the end.
Mm.
Well, now he's making out he has an appointment at 3 o'clock at Bibbie. So, that Bossier College.
Mm-hmm.
So we just going in the dark. Don't know.
Well.
But they're going to build it up to where I wouldn't miss it.
Well, I know it. You need to take a camera. Y'all have one.
I've got one. Reba said, Mama, he said he was going to do his program. Said he wouldn't miss singing. Have y'all heard him?
No.
Hard to say. God forgive me. It said it sounds like what is it? Coyote howling at the moon.
Yeah.
Head up in the air, looking up.
Well.
But forgive me, Lord. But you can't understand anything he's saying. He trebles so much, and they tell him everywhere he goes he's too good to sing. Just anywhere.
Well, how old?
2 or 3.
I don't know. Is that?
And he can't get out from under her shadow. He won't. They're just stuck. I told Reba, I said, she don't want him to leave. She said she'd have a better chance at marriage if Brian was out of the house.
Mm.
I said, they couldn't do without one another. It's called
Yeah. What?
He idolizes her. He watches her mouth when she's talking. But anyway, I don't know what I'm in for this evening, but I'm game.
What was that? Their only child?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Albert Jr.
Yeah.
Never allowed to correct him.
Mm.
At no point, I told Reba that this morning, at no point when she carried to him, Albert Pickett, you shut up.
Mm. Well.
So Albert tried to get him in Boy Scouts. That was not for her child.
Mm. Well.
So everything he tried at failed.
Well, she's got him now.
She's got him.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to hear the CD.
Well, I'll tell you what, Charlotte. Kathleen, for my birthday, I ought to have y'all hang up. She sent me a 300-minute calling card. So let's don't talk too long now.
Well, that's okay.
And I'll call y'all after the wedding. Because I may have some news to tell. I told Reba, I said, if that boy gets up and starts that, which is not, he's a coward. I said, if that boy starts that, Golden's going to tear into him. No, Mother, please don't. So I may, bird may fly.
Well, y'all need to rent a video camera on the way out of town. Yeah. You need to hear it.
I promise I'll call you tomorrow. I may be laid out, or I may be in the emergency room tonight.
No telling.
But I sure will call you.
Oh, that
I
needs, that needs,
don't know how. See, I'm not used to making long distance calls. And I can't. It's not the money. It's that I just never did do it. Well, everybody was so good about calling me.
yeah.
Now I forget I've got that card and I can call them. It's good for 15 months.
But you have to dial so many numbers.
Well, you should see me with my magnifying glass.
Yeah.
And I dial and just pray God I've got it right.
Uh-huh. I know it, but
But you know that was a sweet gift.
oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Reva said, you know, I never would have thought of that.
Well, that was a good idea.
First call I made on it was to thank her for it.
Mm-hmm.
She was on the job. Are you using your card? I said, you're the first one. That was the day before yesterday. Laid around here a good while before I got brave enough to. She had a note on it. If you don't think you would use this, take it to Albertsons and they'll give you credit.
Oh. Well, I think it would always be come in handy.
Oh, and Chase in Atlanta, you know,
Yeah.
ATF school.
Mm.
So yeah, I called him yesterday.
Yeah. I used to keep one.
Yeah, when you have loved ones around, there's all kinds of things. I'll just have to get used to it.
Yeah.
I made 2 calls on it. One was to her and one yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Well, before we hang up, I was going to tell you, did you hear about the 2 old ladies sitting on the pew in church, and the preacher was preaching a long sermon, and it just went on, and one of them whispered to the other one, my butt's asleep. And the other one said, yeah, I know, I've heard it snore 2 or 3 times.
I can't wait to tell it. Let me tell you why. This couldn't come at a better time. Brian come here with his show. Toe roasting.
Yeah.
Now, if y'all repeat this, it's a total lie because Jessie is real mad about it. They reserved 2 rows for the Kennedy family, and they set me down next to her.
Mm-hmm.
She never woke up and snored real loud.
Oh, no.
I believe loud enough for them to hear her on stage.
Mm-hmm.
And she's mad. Kathy told somebody that Mama slept through it. And then, let's see. Hardy goes by there Wednesday evening to visit her when he comes in the Science School to office.
Yeah.
And he told her that well, everybody said you went, but you slept through it.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, you know, I don't appreciate that. She said, I might have dozed off, but I can't wait to tell her this joke. That was the end of it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what.
That her butt went to sleep.
Izzy, don't worry about your snoring. So, because she's mad, and her saying I might have dozed off when she never woke up. But you know, I just can't hurt her.
Mm-mm. No. No. But that what happened, that lady would farted, that's what she said.
And see, one reason we dropped out was you tell us to gear up, gird up, and he'd go on till 12:30. And we got to where we couldn't sit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, there's a limit to anything. 30 people there, and all of them nearly dead with old age.
Well, he had an audience.
Captive audience.
That's right.
And it got longer and longer and longer, and I said, Lord, for what I'm getting, I don't want to sit here and die from it.
No.
That's a good one. I can't wait to call her.
Oh. Well, we've enjoyed talking to you. It's,
Have I told y'all the life that Sophie told me about the vet Viagra?
mm-mm.
If I have, stop me. About the man calling the pharmacist.
No.
Charlotte, if you think I've told him.
I don't know.
He called the pharmacist and said, I want to, yes sir, I want to find out something about this Viagra that I've been hearing so much about. He said, yes sir, what do you need to know? He said, can I get it across the counter? He said, probably if you take two. No, over the counter. He said, probably if you take two. Mark, where's your laugh?
He's laughing.
What? Yeah.
He's laughing. I don't know why you can't hear him.
I can't.
I'm here.
Oh, Lord. My favorite one is that generic Viagra. And I know I told you this, but I've gotten more laughs out of that. Every drug has a generic, like Tylenol is acetaminophen. Well, the generic of Viagra is methoxyphaline.
I can't wait to tell Sophie. Oh, y'all made my day. I won't jump on Ryan.
Yeah, he may need some of that methoxyphaline.
Well, I know I've told you this one about the old man wanting the cowboy boots.
Yes, and I have told that. But you should have bought a hat.
Didn't buy a hat.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I know.
Well, that Sophie's full of them.
Well, she probably hears them at work.
She does. And her best friend at work passed away.
Oh.
55 years old. She has been in some kind of grief. She called me crying. She went out to lunch. Rosemary Headley. She went out to lunch. And she called back, and nobody could understand what she was saying. She'd had a stroke. So said her family drove her nuts. And they put her in the hospital, and she was doing good, and put her in rehab. And, so, and it was going to then release her from rehab. Okay. She had to go back to the hospital. She had the second stroke. It was on life support, just not even 24 hours. So Sophie, they feel like they really, her desk was next to Sophie. Feel like they really lost something, and they have.
Yeah.
Sophie went with the other girl, and they picked out, I think the woman just had boys.
Yeah.
They went and helped pick out her burial and everything. Said nothing at all prepared. She said that the woman having to support the boys. And trouble out of the ex-husband, and this and that and the other, said that enough to drive her.
Yeah.
Crazy. But Sophie said she didn't take care of herself like she was beautiful. Her picture in the paper, but said like she was supposed to be on medicine, she didn't fool with it.
Yeah. Well, everything's so expensive.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you. Telling you. She was a single mother. That she had help.
Yeah.
I don't think she did.
Probably not. Well,
Want for your children.
yeah. Well, I've got all my stuff settled.
What, baby?
I said I've got all my arrangements taken care of.
Oh.
So Mark wouldn't have to worry about
No,
it.
I done did the same thing, and it's just smart.
Yeah.
It's just simply, Reba said, what's going on? Two men was here talking to me and Jane about our funeral, and I said, honey, I said I've got to go. Our friends are here from Rosemead. Do you know, have y'all heard something that I haven't? I never will forget the bitch she drew. I said, what do you mean? She said, what's going on? I said, you didn't know this was the latest fad?
The what?
Latest fad.
Oh.
I said, everybody's doing it.
Well, they need to.
Well, absolutely. And you know, until you prepare for that, you're not ready to live. When me and Jean got that behind us, we felt so free.
Yeah. Yeah. Because every time you get to feeling bad, you start worrying about that.
You can't think then.
No.
Well, you know, if you're sick, you can't think.
No.
You don't know how proud I am to hear you say you've done that.
Yeah. I'm going to be like Kenneth. Mark will have me on the TV by his cat.
You gonna be cremated?
Yeah.
That's what Reba wants.
It's been so much cheaper.
I know it. That's exactly what Reba wants. Now, I thought Sophie told me she could bury that at any time. It seemed like to me that she told me she was going to mix his, what was his dog's name?
Lightning.
Together. Bury them together.
Yeah. Well. But yeah, we went to the crematory and they was real nice. Me and Mark went together. And
Well, Mark, you ought to be proud of your mama.
Oh, yeah.
She may outlive you, but she did a wise thing, and I thought I was doing something for our children.
Oh, that's right.
now Mark needs to go ahead and decide what he wants to
I'm
do.
telling you, and let you know.
Much as he travels.
I'm afraid if I mention it to mine, they'd all go berserk.
Yeah.
You know what he said? The only people he could cure was them that thought they weren't going to die.
Oh, yeah. They don't want to think about it.
That's right.
But that lady,
Or they have a constant fear of it.
yeah. It's just an unmentionable subject to most people. But there's a
I've seen much of it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
our only speeding ticket I ever got in my life was trying to get Catherine something on a Saturday night. I knew if we didn't do something that they would probably want to open her casket on Sunday night. And at that time, no stores were allowed to open on Sunday.